Is it a possibility in Turkey for early elections? Well, it is. We have talked about this in the previous program, and I would like to talk about this a little bit extended. Now, as I said, the Turkey's problem is not about the economy or the poverty. It's about the morality, the honesty, and we lie, we steal. Imagine that if I ask you or somebody is like a family gatherings and to whom have you elected for, you cannot decently say it's AKP or CHP or any other parties. And somebody is now bringing buying from farmer €1 and bringing it before you onto your plate like €10. Now you starting saying why not, and so on and so forth. You are not honest. You only try to benefit from these kind of things. The corruption is everywhere, in the morality, in the character of the people, everything else, and that's the real problem. If the morality has been also corrupted, a long-standing government has no chance but to go or to accept a snapshot elections. Now, this is going to also happen in Turkey too. Poverty and the economic problems are only the results of Turkey's corruption in morality, in the character, in the decencies. And not only this government, but any government has no long-standing shot against this. So now what's going to happen? Of course, there will be something to happen. We will see more and more uprise from today before the new year will happen. That's granted. I believe that the industrial, heavy industry sector is going to start uprise, because I believe that there will be also problems over there. Even though the government is going to reduce the taxes for that, it means 26, 27 will be worse than even 24, 25 then, in order to ensure that they can stay more on the power, believing that the economy will recover, which is not going to happen like this, because the tax then will go down. Then it will result with the money printing, and that's going to also increase the inflation, which is going to have a big effect on the election results later on. So all these solutions for Erdogan is, unfortunately, let's say, and for the country, unbearable in short and long term. So Erdogan is, I think he's done. Erdogan is gone. I think we are just seeing him as a body, but in terms of governance, he's not governing anymore. I think he's just standing there doing nothing, and in a harsh sea, the ship is swinging from one side to another side. I think he's swinging now in the domestic politics. There is nothing he can do. So yeah, I mean, 24, this is going to happen like this. 25, I believe this uprise will also continue. So unless all the leaders of the sectors are coming together and going to a government and start pressurizing on an early snapshot elections, I think this is what he's going to do. He's going to reduce the taxes for the industry and the farmers and others, while this is going to give them at least some kind of bread to take forward. The tax revenue will be decreased for 25 and 26, and which is going to have a much more bigger problem for him for the elections of that time. So either this way or the other way, I think he's done. We will see if the early elections will happen. I will assume that he will do everything to not make it happen with his power, which he has, to be honest, to some level. But it's a possibility. So it's like at this moment like 50-50, may and may not happen. Depends on the results of his shortcoming precautions against the economic uprise. But as I said, there is a great possibility that it might happen also. But we will see. For me at this moment, it's 50-50, to be honest. But 27 or 28 or 28 elections, if I'm not wrong, he's gone. I mean, not only in the constitution, because he shouldn't be elected in the normal way, but even he might be there, he will not be elected. He's gone. He's done. So I think the AKP also era is done. We will even not hear the AKP era in 2032 or 31, whenever it might happen. I don't believe that we will hear them anymore. It's like ANAP party. It's gone, done. That's why in previous programs I have mentioned a new leadership should and will be arising in Turkey. And I think we will see or hear the signs of it nowadays. So let's see what will happen. Have a nice day. Bye.